Guys, typo!
Oh, negative. Typo negative. Creepy green light. Let's go. from the green light. Green light. I find myself drawn to a shadow domain. Myself brought to a shadow domain. I find myself brought to a shadow domain. Open that note, open that note.
Yikes.
So when he finds himself drawn to her shadow domain
because she died.
AT takes that to mean a Kali reference, which I think is Hinduism.
Oh, really?
We're in Kali Yuga.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh wow.
What?
I wonder if he was seeing someone that had passed away, or if it was just a song he wrote.
Okay, so would you do that? Would you try to call me up?
Okay, I'm gonna go with no because I know it's a bad idea.
Oh well, that's interesting.
I think I'm gonna have to go with no, but that would be so sad. That would be so sad. I feel like I would at some point get sucked into some sort of whatever.
Some sort of
well, like he was like drunk laying on her grave. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be safe for a woman to be out drunk in a cemetery.
I mean, how real is this though? I've never heard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if he really
in real life like this.
If that was something that really happened to him, or if it was just his.
Yeah, like I think he's imagining what would happen.
He knows how to write.
If his girl died on Halloween, like how he'd react. Later, Sadie.
Oh, it was saying that she died on Halloween.
Who said that?
So what is this green light? Is that like? I wonder. You know how there are like some
creepy green light,
right? But maybe it's like, well, Halloween would be the night where the spirit supposedly could come out.
The barrier between the spirit worlds is
it's thin.
The thinnest.
So maybe that's what he's talking about. Maybe he was able to. So he was waiting there right at her grave, so he could get her the minute she came out. Mm-hmm. And then he says, "I find myself drawn to her shadow domain." Quiet.
That seems to me to be a double entendre more than anything. Drawn to her shadow domain. This is Peter Steele. It probably has some sexual connotations to it, is what I'm saying.
I never thought of that, but I do like that addition, Vin. I appreciate that.
I'm sure you do. You freaking weirdo.
So, yeah, I think because he says, this moonlit night, late October, swirling fog gloom, and as promised, my love did rise from the green light. So she did.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's obviously not a true story. But I love... Well, because I don't believe that. You probably have some reason for believing, but I don't believe that if somebody comes back, it's them.
Why?
Because...
You should not believe it?
Well... Because I think if it was that simple, we wouldn't cry so much when somebody died. Because we'd be like, well, just conjure them up. I'll talk to them. No problem. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing is, there's so many people that have lost somebody to, like, very serious circumstances. And they have so many questions. Why? Well, then if it was that easy, you could just call because I think that sometimes in a moment, somebody could do something and then regret it after. And then the person wants to know why, and I think they would very easily give them the reason why. Oh, well, this, and this happened. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just think there are some things that it's like, well, if that really, really worked like that, then I think it would be everywhere. For instance, like, if a fortune teller was 100% always on point, then, well, we wouldn't have questions about anything. Nobody's going to lose their houses. Everybody's just going to see the fortune teller and decide what they should do.
Thank you, Sadie. I appreciate it. You can also email us, vinandsori@gmail.com, if you had a question or a thought directly. vinandsori@gmail.com. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I really hope this didn't happen in real life.
It can't happen in real life. Oh, you mean that he lost someone? Yeah.
At least in principle. Because that's tough.
Now,
go ahead.
The question is, do you think that the ground is muddy because it was wet or because of his drinking and tears and all that?
I'm thinking.
I'm lying drunk on her grave. Ugh. Where I must wait until she wakes. He did another song that was very similar to this one. And so I actually went to look to see if we'd already heard this one before. But we hadn't. But that idea, it was the same similar idea where he wanted her to come back. And I think she did, in the other song. I don't know which one it was.
I mean,
maybe
Peter
Jay
Steele,
could tell me, but...
Peter Steele, I mean, a lot of his songs are relationship songs, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was...
2/3 of the songs that we listen to.
Well, he has a voice for relationship songs.
I think he does. Yeah, I agree with that.
So, I don't think that... I think that he understood that his voice was going to appeal to women more than it was going to appeal to men. And so then he created... Obviously, there's exceptions. Like, I think... Well, AT, do you like... This is interesting. Maybe it's not an appropriate question to ask somebody. But the guys in the channel that like his music, do you like it because of the effect that it has in the female that's sitting beside you? Or do you like it because you just genuinely like his shit? Because I think he has genuinely good stuff.
I'm sure you do. That's a very interesting question you just put these dudes under.
So,
what a disaster.
Are you going to answer the question? Do you like his stuff?
I'm trying to hang up AT's picture. Here it is.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, bap.
He made...
Where'd it go?
There it is.
There it is. Okay.
What about you? Do you like his stuff? Not really? Or do you?
No,
not really.
No, not in particular. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I do like it. It's just when his voice gets like really dramatic.
You don't like it.
I don't like it when it gets really dramatic.
Why?
I don't know. It just doesn't sound very manly to me. And he's always like, it's always about a girl. So like he's talking to a girl with his whiny voice. Like that's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but babe, I mean,
I have a hard time with that.
He doesn't look like a weak person.
No, he didn't look soft.
Like I think if he looked soft, and then
you're asking me. I'm giving you an answer.
I know.
You just don't like the answer.
No, I expected the answer though. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I'll stop there. I actually have more to say. Boop, boop.
Go ahead,
I'll say it offline. No. I know when I need to stop.
All right. Well, when do you get the song?
Well, I mean, for me, I'm a Type O fan. And so it really doesn't matter what he puts out. I'm giving it a high score. So it's a 9.8 for me. I really liked it.
Wow. So lack of that.
And look, he showed up for us.
Who?
The homie himself. Don't talk to him, though.
Oh.
It's not healthy. It could go bad real fast.
It could go left real quick. Okay. What did you give it?
9.8.
I cannot do that, bro. I gotta invert those numbers. 8.9. 8.9.
That's not bad though. That's still good.
We left a lot of meat on the bones. There you are, dear listener.
Sorry out.
Gone.
There wasn't much
Peter
lyrically. Yep, Peter out. Boop, and you should make him disappear. Peter out.
I'm making him disappear, right?
Yep, Peter out.
Okay, he's the other guy from the other band.
Right. That would actually be like a cool little, or maybe that would be sick.
What?
It would be a cool little audition when there was somebody that that were doing their music and they've passed on to have them kind of there.
Oh my gosh.
Too much?
Yeah, that's
too much too soon?
Too much. Bonjour, what's up? What's up, Vlad? Save me from these people, Vlad. These people crazy out here.
Okay, you guys, we're going back into another Black Dahlia murder.
Yes, sir, Robert. This one, though, is
Removal of the oaken stake. Oh.
Removal of the oaken stake. I don't think we have that one, actually.
A stake in the heart? Is that like that? Is there something about an oak stake?
And an oaken, right?
That means it would be... Is it a vampire thing?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yes, I'm going to pull up the lyrics here. We have had an eventful couple of days, you guys. If you were here on the last stream, you saw how things went.
What happened on the last stream?
You had to leave.
Yeah, but I came back.
I know. I was just saying, it's been eventful.
Came back. Where is that thing?
What? you want me to download it for you?
Yeah.
Okay, just chat with the people.
Well, somebody said something about the second that Sori did something, but I'm off the application.
Well, you could do it. Watch over here.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
I'm getting the thing.
The what? His picture?
No.
Oh, the Black Dahlia. Okay,
The link.
I see what you're
Copy,
saying.
link, address.
Yep, you just
And
put
then
in
over
that
here.
sucker there, and you're good to go.
Excellent. Whoops. You gotta. I didn't put it in there yet.
Oh, okay.
That's not the right one. I already copied it. You just have to paste it in there. Okay. Yep. AT wants to see if you're gonna enjoy this one.
I think they'll enjoy it.
Yeah, but he wants to know if you will.
This one?
Yep.
I will let you know, sir.
Happy Halloween chat. What's up, Ray?
Do we have video? Where's the video? Where's the video? What?
Negative vibes. Okay, I've been a villager for going on 2 years now, and just now I'm like, wait, who's Soraya? Man, I'm real dumb.
Nah, you good, bro. You good. I'm going to retire.
Oh yeah, the debate if Christians should celebrate Halloween is interesting.
What happened?
The debate on whether or not Christians should celebrate Halloween. Yeah, my parents did not obviously celebrate Halloween. So
I didn't.
Yeah, his didn't either. What's wrong? You got it?
No, it's just I was remembering Halloween. I got one little show for Halloween. That's when I was able to dress up.
Thanks, Dwayne.
I was able to dress up as the Terminator. I'm sorry, RoboCop.
It's such a fun holiday,
I felt so
though.
tough. I was like, yeah, the RoboCop. And then we had the, what do you call it, the spider things? The spider thing, and then you had the orange thing and whatever. Yeah, we had that in the front porch. Mm-hmm. And then you walked in and, it was basically a bunch of kids and, yeah.
That sounds like fun.
It was fun. It was very, very fun.
It is a 4-stream stream.
Where is the freaking song, bro? Where'd you go? Removal of the oaken stake.
Yeah.
Assuming that stake was in somebody's heart.
Yep, I think so.
Assuming that guy was like a bad guy.
Don't put one in my heart. Well, isn't that how you kill a vampire?
Yeah, stake in his heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. It's true. Ah, man.
Sorry, check out the photo I sent Vin. You made Peter Steele's eyes glow. Will do. Oh, yeah. I have to set up the Face ID on this. It's very annoying to have to type it in each time.
I bet.
Okay, wait. Where does he message you?
Who?
It was Tasco.
Did I download? Did I get to download that?
Tasco, where did you send it?
Where did you send it, Tasco?
Oh, my gosh. Vlad, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
What?
Just found out that my aunt's grandson is on a ventilator with COVID. He's only 35.
Hold your head up, Vlad. Hold your head up, brother Vlad.
Well, we're going to help pray. That's for sure.
Nothing's over yet. Just hold your head up, bro. And for the rest of you who are touched by this horrible pandemic, trust me, I'm with you.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm with you guys. So you know that. So, okay, guys, we got another song coming up together. If I can ever download that shit.
Okay, I'm going to look at that picture. You said it's on Messenger.
Which picture?
Tasco, is this him?
Yeah, that's my guy. That's it. That's my friend. Yeah, that was TYT being dumb.
Oh,
sure. I see.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, you should put his version up against yours.
No, he just snapped a picture when it was going on, but the way that the red lights were behind it made his eyes glow.
I gotta tell you, that was a pretty freaking brilliant idea. I ain't gonna lie.
Thanks.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That was on point, bro.
What did you do to the mic, Vin?
For sure. Oh no!
Oh no!
What happened? Echo?
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know. Sometimes you gotta look to see who says it.
I know. Come on, man. This thing should be downloaded already.
I don't think I've eaten anything all day.
Removal of the oaken stake, Black Dahlia murder. We are in business, ladies and gents. Go!
boy.
Whoa.
Yes!
Driven, baby. Woo! Let it scream, let it scream.
All right. Do you like them?
What's
this
your
band?
problem? Black Dahlia, I love
Oh, I'm smiling because
I love Black Dahlia Murder. I love them. Love them, love them.
Treva Land said, Sori is so sweet. If she was a vampire, she would suck honey. LOL. And I said, you're wrong. Vin would be from my first victim.
Victim. Hey, chill. Chill. These are reflexes. These are reflexes.
You're going to have to let me to your neck.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that at all.
Just a little
all
taste.
I gotta do is stay black and die. Leave me alone.
Okay.
This was very, 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 very guitar driven, man. And you know me. I like that guitar shit. I love the guitar shit.
I had a feeling you were going to like it.
They had good variation as well. Between, the high strings, the E strings, and all that. They just, we talked about rhyming yesterday. They rhymed very well with their sound. It was just great. I loved it. It was really, really good. How could you not like that song?
No. I liked it, but it's not like it's no Peter Steele. I like Typo a lot. I like the vibe, the feel it gives,
Oh my gosh.
The energy. I'm like, where's Penny anyway? Oh, here you are. Hi.
Yeah, it's good to be your second thought.
No, I'm saying if I'm like out and about or whatever and I hear Typo, I immediately think
you think of me. Oh, that's
so
sweet.
I do.
That's good.
I think of biting your neck.
That's good.
Okay, I definitely think that this, you know how, like, you see the coffin opens up and there's a vampire inside?
Yeah.
I think that that's what's going on here. Encased in shadows so silently I've slept, dreaming of the day my needs haphazardly are met. Do you feel that way sometimes?
No comment.
Oh. I recall an ancient time when I did rule this land, but by this God-forsaken spell, the life I'd known was stripped right from these hands. So I'm not actually really familiar with, like, the vampire story.
Lore. Yeah.
So I just know, like, a little bit from what I saw on that show we watched. What was it? The one you always say I'm obsessed with the guy, and I really wasn't. But
Twilight.
With
the guy when the sun's hitting him and his chest was all sparkly and shit.
Yeah. I mean, babe, he's like a child to me. I mean, ridiculous. But anyway, that's really the only thoughts I have on. I mean, I liked that series. I'd watch it again. But yeah, I'm not really familiar with the whole storyline. So I don't know if he's talking about, like, is there something along with vampires that there was a spell that was put on them that made it that way they weren't ruling anymore? That I don't know. And I'm not sure. Are you familiar with vampire stuff?
Yeah,
mildly. So if anybody can have some input, put that in the comment section here.
It's ironic because he's silently sleeping, dreaming of the day, which of course the vampires can't have any parts of the day.
I didn't even realize that. Yeah.
It's death. I'm bound, nailed to the ground, stabbed through the heart. Your only tender human part.
Right.
Good
the only
Lord.
tender human part.
Removal from my breast, the killing oak and stake.
When this curse is broken and these yellowed bones regenerate again. So I don't know if they keep coming back. When this coffin steams so foul, glowing with crimson light, inhuman sweat shall stain the silk. Yeah.
Jesus.
As death returns to life. No pity for the fool. Its fangs to he who stirs my slumber, quenching an olden thirst to rise again unencumbered. So he's coming back. Eventually, he assumes he's going to come back, and when he does, whoever it is that unfortunately opens his casket is going to be his first victim.
Try to take a spot. Well, I'll live again, an incubus in human skin, buried in time and dust, a most harrowed secret kept. Older than memory, though history I've crept, hidden the ancient world where vampires ruled lands, but by man's deadful mortal schemes, they've captured us in a purgatory dance.
Yeah, because he's kind of trapped there. He's not, like, completely gone. He's trapped inside this coffin. Right? I'm assuming that's what it is. In death I've bound, nailed to the ground, stabbed through the heart. He already went through that part. So, yeah, I mean, to me it seems like this probably has to do with the vampire story, which I'm not super familiar with.
Really?
Like I said, I don't know. Is there some curse? Yeah, you know, with the coffin, like none of that was in that show series.
I'm like looking at the side here to see if people got any good intel for your brother.
Oh, in Anne Rice's books, if vampires are old enough, they can walk in the day.
Oh wow. Okay, so then you could just say he was old enough, or she was old enough, whatever. No problem.
So maybe that's why he's talking about the day. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Okay, fine.
Delaney, that's so funny. Zoe said in the car, she was like, I like the sound of your voice with those teeth in there. I can't stand it. Somebody was saying they like it too.
She have kind of like a lisp herself.
Yeah, she does kind of, yeah.
I think there's some kind of...
Okay, so Vlad is saying that Twilight is a sacrilege to vampire lore, which I could kind of see that, because it seems like sort of like this...
Wait, what?
That Twilight, the Twilight series is just not... it's a sacrilege to, like, actual vampire storylines.
A sacrilege?
Well, can't you see that? Like, they presented it like...
he can't go in the sun.
But he's all, like, shiny and, yeah.
Well, no, he was out in the daytime, wasn't he?
No, I think he kind of stayed in the shadow. No, he didn't.
He took off his shirt and the sun hit him.
Yeah, but I thought he was in the...
He was all
I thought he was in the forest, though.
So?
Well, yeah, not day... Like, I thought it was no direct sun. As long as they're in the shadow, they're okay.
I don't know, because I feel like the whole thing with him going there, like, was...
Yeah, I can't...
It was the sun
it's been
directly
so many
on him,
years.
But it was shining on... It made his body all sparkly and shit.
Yeah, it was coming through the trees.
So,
yeah,
I don't know about sacrilege, but if I was a vampire, like, if I was a committed vamp... You know what's funny? It's like we had a crew,
I feel like I'd have a problem with that.
We had a crew in New York City that... you saw that picture with Reef and them. Mm-hmm. So we had a crew in Manhattan, and they were like legit. They were vampires. They like drink each other's blood. They get surgery for that, and they go to town on each other. Like, that shit was no joke. I had a girl take me there one time, and because we were on the outskirts because we had just like discovered metal, and so we were trying to hook up with metalheads, but of course, you know what I'm saying. So there's one girl who listened to a lot of that type of music. Was like, oh, come down here. So we went down there on 14th Street. It's literally 14. It's Greenwich Village, like the Village. If you hear of like Greenwich Village in New York City, like it's Grand Central Station basically for the LGBT community. But within that, you had this whole strip of, you know, little stores and knickknacks or whatever, and so they hung out right there. They had this place called Shadows, and then they hung out right there. The whole crew, like they.
Was there a lot of them? Like,
they were kind of.
I mean, I don't drinking each other's blood. I mean,
at the time, I wasn't very impressed with the number because I was always comparing them to the gangsters in the area. I'm like, oh, they're not Bloods, they're not Crips. But
I see.
When you take that away, I still think. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, they were there. But they were there, and they called themselves Vamps. And I mean, obviously, I couldn't get into it. So like my friend, after like our first time hanging out there, he's like, "Yeah, we got to do this thing with the teeth thing and blah blah blah." I'm like, "Bro, like chill out, man."
You'd kind of look cool with these then, I think.
He did though. He did. He ended up doing it.
Did he look good with them? Who? Wait a minute.
You saw him. You saw it. It was that black and white picture with that. That was like surgery was done on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does he still have
about
it?
That life, huh?
You still have it?
I think they they sanded down or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty freaking ridiculous. But I'm just, falling in love with my guitar again, playing my guitar. So it's like, man, when you got songs that are just driving and the guitar is being featured, I love it. And it works with the song. I love it.
Yeah.
What did you give it? I really fuck with this band heavy.
I can totally see how you do. Like for me, the typo thing is more my style, but it was still a good song. I'm still gonna go with an 8.9.
I have never met a girl that likes Kristen Stewart. So Kristen Stewart was Edward's girlfriend on Twilight. The main star.
Oh, don't like her?
That's Kristen Stewart. Yeah.
I did. I liked her.
Well, of course. Of course, you have to be the contrary opinion.
Yeah, I did. I liked her. And someone had already talked negatively about her to me, and they were like, "Oh, the girl has no personality, blah, 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 blah." But that was what I liked about her character. But apparently in real life, she's like that.
You like people that are boring?
No, in the show, the person that she was. Okay. Like, I think what I liked about it is that she was so bland, but he was absolutely obsessed with her. Like, she wasn't trying. She was just like, man, this is me, yo. That's it.
Yeah.
And then he was like,
he
couldn't even stand how much he like. And there was so much toxic stuff inside that show, but I liked it.
Yeah, that poor guy. That guy can never get his dignity back after playing a role like that, bro.
Yeah, I know. Anytime I see him in another show, I'm like, really?
He took your shirt off in the middle of the woods and he's all shiny and shit, man. That's it. That's it. You out. Nah,
okay, 8.9 for me. What about for you?
8.9? You have no taste in music. 9.7. 9.7, bitches.
There you have it.
9.7. Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone.